I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. They call me a
Hello everyone, welcome to a little chit chat with me and my hot chocolates about my experience of 75 Hard. I don't really know where to start. I guess we start at the beginning. Why did I do 75 Hard? Okay, so basically, as everyone goes through at some point in their life, I hated myself and I wanted to change that because I was so sick and tired of looking in the mirror and hating myself and always being a little negative Nancy and being anxious all the time and hating the way clothes fit, never feeling good and all that shit. Yeah, that's basically why I did it. I also started 75 Hard when I did because right before I went to Europe this year, I saw an old photo of myself from when I got back from Europe last year, and I was shocked at how I looked. And I was also shocked at how far I had already come with being super inconsistent with the gym and also not having a diet at all. Not eating the right food, no idea how many calories I was consuming, all of that kind of thing. So then, kind of before I went to Europe, I was like, okay, well, when I get back from Europe, if I just lock the heck in for 75 days, then I will get my dream body and then we can go from there. And that's what I did. I got back from Europe, I locked the heck in. And when I say I locked in, I mean I locked in. I don't know why this time was so different, but I actually locked in and stuck to it. I do want to preface that I was still living my life while doing 75 Hard. Yes, 75 Hard came first and completing that was my main priority, but I still lived my life. I still went to raves. Hi guys. I'm on my walk. I'm doing my shit. I went out last night, went for a DJ, all that good shit. No, I did not drink. People were offering me drinks and I was like, no, can't have that. People were offering me lollies and I was like, no, can't have that. But yeah, no, I was just jumping on here to be like, even though I went out last night, I literally didn't go to bed till 6 a.m. I'm still getting my shit done and I haven't given up on myself. And I went out with friends. I even took a little trip to Newcastle. Hey guys, I'm out on my walk at I think it's 8:30 p.m. and I just have to take a second to thank the fuck out of Trouble. I do not understand how he has been so amazing while I've been fucking doing this. We are fucking driving 3 hours tonight to go to Newcastle to go visit both of our families, both conveniently have family that live in Newcastle. And we're going there literally tonight. Now, I was not supposed to work this morning. I was meant to start work at 1:30. The girl who was meant to cover me couldn't do it, so I had to go in. Start at 8:30 this morning for work, and obviously 75 Hard, shit. Got shit to fucking do. Try to finish fucking another liter of water because I'm really behind on my water. Shout out to Queen Emma. She put Dr. Hydrate in my water. On my lunch break today, I did laps of the motherfucking car park at work. For 20 minutes, I walked laps around so I could get 20 minutes of my work done while I ate and drank an OxyShred that Trouble brought me to at work. Trouble brought me an OxyShred to work. Honestly, he is the best. He's also dealing with my fucking moods. At night, before dinner, I am so hungry. I'm normally a fucking bitch before I eat every damn meal. I did a lot actually while still doing 75 Hard. I was also working a full-time job. At least I was working full-time when I started. Towards the end, we're not going to talk about it. That's not what we're here for. In all honesty, I really did love 75 Hard, and I felt my best doing 75 Hard. I don't know if the way that 75 Hard is structured just works really well for me and for my head, because while doing 75 Hard, not only was I the most confident I've ever been, but I do not remember being anxious for no reason. Fun facts, I am diagnosed with severe anxiety and depression. Live, laugh, love. And while doing 75 hard, genuinely, I don't remember being anxious for no reason. The only time I remember being anxious was being called in for a meeting at work, which that's like low-key kind of normal to be anxious about. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't normally get called in for a meeting when good things are happening. You normally get called in for a meeting when something's happened, when you've messed up. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's normal to have anxiety over that. It is not normal to wake up every single morning and not want to get out of bed because you're already anxious for the day and the day hasn't even started. Like, that's, do you know what I mean? It's not normal to be anxious walking around a grocery store. I do have to say that I definitely had things in place that made life easier while doing 75 hard. I made everything kind of convenient. I am very blessed. We do have a treadmill at home and it is located on our back deck. The second the weather was not right, I could just walk on the treadmill.
Hi guys, I'm currently doing my outdoor walk in my hoodie because it is fucking freezing and it's raining. It's pissing down rain, so we're on the treadmill. It's officially been a week. Today's Wednesday. I started last Wednesday. We're on day 8. We're going strong, actually. Feeling still super motivated. My motivation for doing this has not plummeted, or my desire to do this has not plummeted. Like, every time I'm like, oh my god, like, coming towards the end of the day, I'm like, oh, okay, shit, I need to finish my water, I need to react. I don't go, oh, it's so late, I'll just not do it. I'm like, no. You have, like, I think it was Saturday or Friday, one of the days I was there, and I was like, you literally have 1 hour and you have to do these things. I'm still very locked in. Obviously, this morning, did check-ins, did weigh-ins, all of that. My God, we are already seeing progress. So I've already dropped a kilo on the scales, which is fucking mental. At the start, I weighed 73.2. Today, I weighed in at 71.8. Guys, my puppies. Oh, hold on, you gotta see this. Oh, she got bored. Oh no, she's just moving. They're just watching me while I walk on the treadmill. Trouble's been home for 2 days now. Hasn't fucked me up yet. But also, I think I'm way more locked in than I've ever been before on actually wanting to make change.
If I was swamped with work, guess what? I got to set my laptop up on the damn treadmill.
Alrighty guys, I'm just out here doing my outdoor walk and I've got a new setup. What do you think? This is a bath caddy on the treadmill so I can edit and do my walk. I think it's genius. This is 45 minutes of uninterrupted editing. I'm habit stacking right now. So I had a work meeting and they provided lunch for us and the lunch was great. There was a massive fruit platter and then there was like wraps and sandwiches. Something I ate at this work meeting has not sat well in my tummy. Guys, can you see that? Do you see how bloated I am right now? I'm like 12 weeks pregnant and it's like, it is rock fucking solid.
So that definitely was one aspect that made life so much freaking easier. Another thing that I did that made my life heaps easier was I was a bit psycho. I feel like I may have OCD, or I don't actually know what the heck it actually would fall under because I'm not very good at knowing what traits fall under what. But I wrote my entire week out, Monday to Sunday, by the hour, literally by the minute. It was a little insane of me, but it worked. Did I stick to it? Not necessarily, but it was a really good guide on what to do. So I would have like wake up 5 a.m. progress photo like at 5:05. Then I'd have 5:05 till 5:30 get ready for gym. 5:30 till 5:40 drive to gym. 5:45 till 7:15 work out. Brackets, like if it was Monday, it would be quads and calves, abs, cardio. It's like what I'd write next to it. And I had that every single day. So my 2 workouts were basically scheduled in like appointments, and I showed up and I did that majority of the time. Yes, there were the occasional days where, you know, maybe I didn't have work that day, or like for example, we went to Newcastle. So obviously my days did not look like how I originally set them out. Another thing that I did that helped me is that Monday to Friday, so I would do a 45-minute lift and then straight after I would either go on the stairs or the treadmill. When I went on the stairs or the treadmill, because it was after my 45-minute lift, I would then read my 10 pages. So while I was getting my cardio in, I was also getting my 10 pages of reading done. And that was a game changer. When I started doing that, 75 hard got so much easier. So I used to read before bed, and sometimes that was a challenge. And sometimes I was like, I really don't want to read, or I was falling asleep while reading. And the second I started doing that, Monday to Friday, those days got so much easier. Didn't do it Saturday and Sunday because I didn't do cardio on Saturday and Sunday. I only cardioed Monday to Friday. So then, yeah, Saturday, Sunday, I'd just read whenever I could, whenever it worked out. The third thing that really helped me with staying on task was towards the end. This took me so long to figure out, but I set myself a goal to drink 1 liter of water with each meal. In the morning, I'd get up, I'd have my pre-workout. That was 400 milliliters of water already done. So then with breakfast, I'd try and drink 600 milliliters of water because that was already 1 liter done for the day. And then obviously I would be sipping throughout the day, but I just don't drink water. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I do not gravitate towards water, like unless it is a super duper hot day and I'm like sweating. I did 75 hard basically at the end of winter. At work, I was not sweating. So like I just didn't gravitate towards drinking water. So then at lunch, I would finish my liter of water. And then for dinner, I'd try and drink another liter. And that really helped. I had to pee all the freaking time. Oh my God. That was actually the worst part, was the fact that I had to pee all the time. And most of the time, in the middle of the night, I would wake up and fucking pee. I tracked my sleep throughout 75 hard. I still am actually tracking my sleep. I wear my Apple Watch to bed. Getting up to pee in the middle of the night was a real thing, and I am so sorry to Trouble for waking him up every damn time I had to pee. Sometimes I had to get up twice in the middle of the night to pee. That was my least favorite part of 75 hard. But yeah, they're like my 3 little things that I implemented that just made my life so much easier. Yes, I did struggle with food noise. I actually have no idea how I didn't give in. I have no tips on how to not give in. We're struggling now finishing 75 hard with food. But that is another video, that is for another time. We're not getting into that right now. Oh yeah, I should probably address the elephant in the room. I lost a good amount of kilos weight on the scale during 75 hard. I started 75 hard at 76.3 kilos, I believe, and I finished at 66 on the dot. Exactly, 66 kilos. That is, I can't math right now, 7 kilos? I lost 7 kilos in 75 days. I've lost 10 kilos this whole year so far, because the first time that I weighed myself was in May, and I weighed 76, and now I weigh 66. So this year I've lost 10 kilos. I don't even want to talk about how much I weighed last year. I've lost almost maybe 15 kilos, maybe even more, because I refused to weigh myself last year. Being scared of the scale is a real thing. I think that's everything I have to talk about. To summarize this entire video, I had the best fucking experience on 75 hard. Low-key should turn 75 hard into my lifestyle, because I was a lot more happier and my mental health was a lot better while doing 75 hard than it is in this very current moment. We don't need to get into it. I hated doing the walks.
Hi guys, it is day 30. Cora, where are you going? What are you doing? Don't go over there. Just on my walking Cora for the first time whilst on 75 hard. I do know that I should bring her on all of my walks and shit, but I need to spend more time with my dog. She's mine, and I don't spend enough time with her. I feel bad.
I mean, I always got them done, and low-key they were so good for me, and they did make me feel good, but for some reason getting out that damn door was really hard, and I hated the walks. I also struggled a lot to drink the water, and peeing is really fucking annoying, and you have to do it all the time because you're drinking so much damn water. I felt so good eating clean and eating a high-protein diet, and I had McDonald's, and let's just say I felt like actual shit after and felt so sick, and I regretted it so badly, and I've regretted a lot of the bad food I've eaten. It does make me feel like shit and does make me feel bad, and low-key I've regretted it every single time, and I don't know why I keep grabbing towards it and eating it. But that's a conversation for another time. And right now we're just talking about the fact that I have lost 10 kilos this year, the fact that I love 75 hard, and that if you're thinking about doing 75 hard, you should do it. I failed 75 hard twice before I succeeded. So if you fail, don't feel guilty, don't feel bad. You can try again, or if it's just not right for you, because I know people out there who are 75 hard haters, and they'll be like, don't ever do 75 hard, rah, 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 rah. 75 hard worked for me. It worked wonders, and literally was the best experience of 2025, and is definitely a highlight of 2025, and that's my experience. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So I'm going to end this video here before I keep rambling on about stuff that we don't talk about. Also, please subscribe because Vlogmas literally starts next week. It is Thursday, right? Vlogmas starts in 4 days. Please subscribe. I promise there is no more 75 Hard content. This is the last video you will see about 75 Hard ever on my channel. Okay, maybe I can't say ever. I may do more 75 Hard content in the future. You know, fucking never know. Anyways, I'm talking about go subscribe. Also, go follow me on TikTok and follow me on Instagram. We're really close to hitting 1K on Instagram and I'm low-key kind of excited about it, so please follow me. It's all linked in the description below. And until next time, because I know we'll be back. Bye. Oh, I didn't even drink any of my hot chocolate. It's probably cold now. It's not too bad. Okay, bye.